Arcade Heroes.
Hey, this is Adam with ArcadeHeroes.com here for another vlog. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, and with the website a little bit on the fritz due to a server migration and some PHP issues, and figured, well, why not at least get some news out there via video. So if you like these types of posts, these vlog videos, as opposed to just the written word, then let me know and I'll see about making more of them. I've actually been wanting to do a couple of others lately with the website down, but I've been busy with so many other things I just haven't found the time. But this one should be relatively quick, and the news, as you can ascertain from the headline of the video, is about 2 new games on location test. And this was spotted by reader J. Devi, who sent me many awesome things and tips in the past. And so thanks again for catching this. He always seems to catch some pretty amazing stuff from brief videos. And this video itself that I'll show here was captured by Alfonso Cimarron. I hope I said that right. My apologies if I didn't. But this video was posted to a Dave & Buster's Google page, or Dave & Buster's Addison, Illinois Google page back in April. And so I don't believe the person filming had any idea that there were some location test games there, because he just kind of walks right past them and doesn't really focus on them, as he's just filming I guess it seems like just a standard walkthrough. But fortunately we can capture very quickly to these games. The first one is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by Raw Thrills, and this was first released back in May 2018. So what's different about this one? Well, if you look close, you can see that it uses a different screen. It has a larger screen, and so to call this the Deluxe model compared to the standard model that's been out there. I have a standard model which has a 55-inch monitor, and it's all one piece except for the marquee. The marquee can be removed, but otherwise the screen is attached to the control panel as one complete cabinet. And that one's been doing fine for me. It's been in my top 10 since I got it. Not my number 1, unfortunately, or 2 or 3, but somewhere in the 5 to 7 range, just depending on the week and how busy things are. But I've seen a lot of people enjoying that game, and I found it to be a lot of fun too, and I have a soft spot for beat-em-ups. But yeah, so now it looks like we'll have a deluxe version of this game hitting the market. And why would they do a deluxe? Well, most family entertainment centers, or FECs as we call them, love these larger versions of the same game. And so just to either take up more space in their location, or it's an old adage in the arcade industry that the larger the screen is, the more money it makes. And so that's likely why they're doing this. And of course, I've also heard a lot of people asking online, how come Dave & Buster's doesn't have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And well, it looks like they were just waiting for the deluxe model of this to show up. Now, I did reach out to Dave & Buster's about this and ask them, but they couldn't confirm or deny that it was on test, so no official word from them on that yet. Now, for the second game that was right across the aisle from TMNT Deluxe is something from Bandai Namco Amusements, and it's something that we did talk about earlier this year on the blog. Something that was initially unveiled in Japan and shown at a trade show there known as JPO 2019, and that would be Pac-Man Panic. Now, this is one of 3 different, what they're calling battle pinball machines. Really, it's just a versus or head-to-head pinball machine, which it in of itself is nothing new. There have been attempts at head-to-head pinball done in the past, although a lot of them aren't the most popular, haven't been the most popular concepts. A lot of the time it's kind of hard to find those. There was also a Brazilian company by the name of Imply, which had their iHockey series, which was almost the same kind of thing, although it was a bit more basic than what Namco and Taito have been showing off lately, in that it only has the flippers and a lot of balls and no targets to shoot at. In fact, I have one in my arcade here, one of these, the iHockey Ice. But anyways, so Taito first showed off this battle pinball concept with Space Invaders Pinball Jam in January, and then shortly after that, like a week or so, I think it was, then Namco showed off Super Panic Ball on test, and also then they showed Pac-Man Panic. And Pac-Man Panic is the same thing as Super Panic Ball, just rebranded with Pac-Man branding. And I had a hunch at the time that the Pac-Man version of that is what Namco would focus on if they chose to bring that game over to the States, and this video serves as confirmation for the first time that they are indeed testing it out here. Now, of course, how well this or TMNT Deluxe is doing on test, we have no idea, but and it would be interesting to see that, but we'll just have to wait and see if things work out for that. But with the Pac-Man name on it, that always goes a long way. If it was Super Panic Ball, then I'm sure it wouldn't get played quite as much as Pac-Man Panic. And all it is, again, is you're hitting pinball. Well, they're not really pinballs. They look more like ping pong balls or softballs of some kind in there, but they're not hard steel that's being knocked around the play field there. But there are targets, and I believe there's something in the center area there that spins or serves as a bumper target. There are some other smaller targets that you can see as well, and it has the Pac-Man maze design on it. So yeah, it will be interesting to see how this goes, especially where Bandai Namco has been somewhat quiet for most releases outside of VR stuff lately. They've been focusing on the WePlay VR thing as well as their project VR Zone with the Mario Kart VR setups, but that hasn't been mass produced and made available on a wide basis. The WePlay VR has been, but not the Project VR, the VR Zone, sorry, as it is. But on their coin-operated side, there hasn't been a lot of new stuff other than jumbo jumping. But there haven't been any new video games, I think, since Maximum 2.5, which was 2017. Now, of course, Pac-Man Panic is not a video game. It's electromechanical. It's more along the lines of something pinball-related. And, of course, testing it out in Illinois is probably the best place to do so. But again, we'll just have to wait and see. So far, I've only received official, can't confirm or deny, statements from manufacturers and Dave & Buster's on this, but as you can see from the video evidence, they are there. So if you're anywhere near Addison, Illinois, then go and check them out while they still might be around. And comment below as to what you expect to get out of these games, if you think it would be fun or more entertaining to play TMNT on a larger screen, or if you've always wanted to play head-to-head battle pinball with a Pac-Man theme to it. And we'll keep an eye on these developments as they come along, or as we hear more. And thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next vlog, whenever that is.